Mike Tyson's famous quote, "Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth," captures a timeless truth. No strategy survives its first real test without adaptation. Plans are made in ideal conditions, but reality disrupts them with unexpected challenges. This idea plays out across history, literature, business, sports, and survival. Let's break it down through various works that illustrate this concept. 1. War and Strategy, The Art of War, Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu, the legendary military strategist, warned against rigid plans. When you engage in actual fighting, if victory is long in coming, then men's weapons will grow dull and their ardor will be damped. The battlefield is unpredictable. A general might craft the perfect strategy, but as soon as the first arrow flies, chaos takes over. The winners aren't those who stick to their original plan blindly, but those who adjust to shifting conditions. This directly mirrors Tyson's philosophy. Preparation is necessary, but survival depends on reaction. 2. Literature, Moby-Dick, Herman Melville. Captain Ahab's pursuit of the white whale is a classic example of a plan meeting brutal reality. Ahab is obsessed with revenge, believing he can control fate. However, as the voyage progresses, the sea, his crew, and Moby-Dick himself throw unexpected punches. Melville writes, "All men live enveloped in whale lines. All are born with halters round their necks, but it is only when caught in the swift, sudden turn of death that mortals realize the silent, subtle, ever-present perils of life." Ahab never adapts. He doubles down. Instead of adjusting course, he pushes forward recklessly, leading to disaster. His downfall is a lesson. If you don't change your approach after being punched in the mouth, you will be destroyed. 3. Business and Economics, The Lean Startup, Eric Ries. Entrepreneurs love their business plans until reality smacks them with unforeseen challenges. Eric Ries, in The Lean Startup, argues that rigid planning is dangerous. A startup is a human institution designed to create a new product or service under conditions of extreme uncertainty. The market doesn't care about your plan. Customers might hate your product. Competitors might outmaneuver you. The companies that survive aren't those with the best initial strategy, but those that pivot and refine their approach after setbacks. The punch in the mouth? A failed product launch. The response? Adapt or die. 4. Sports and Competition, Muhammad Ali's rope-a-dope strategy. Tyson's quote comes from the world of boxing, so let's look at one of the greatest examples of adaptability in the ring. Muhammad Ali's rope-a-dope strategy against George Foreman in 1974. Foreman came into the fight with a simple plan: overpower Ali with relentless punches. Ali, knowing he couldn't match Foreman's brute strength directly, changed the game. He leaned on the ropes, absorbed the hits, and waited for Foreman to tire himself out. Then, in the 8th round, Ali struck back and knocked Foreman out. Ali's famous words before the fight fit this perfectly: "Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. His hands can't hit what his eyes can't see." Foreman had a plan until he got punched in the mouth by an opponent who refused to play by the expected rules. 5. Sci-fi and Survival, The Martian, Andy Weir. In The Martian, Mark Watney is stranded on Mars with a limited survival plan. But space doesn't care about his expectations. Oxygen runs low. Food supplies dwindle. Equipment breaks. He faces crisis after crisis, and the only way to survive is to adapt. Watney's mindset perfectly embodies Tyson's lesson. At some point, everything's going to go south on you. You can either accept that or you can get to work. Each time his plan fails, he doesn't give up. He improvises. That's the core message here. Success isn't about avoiding punches. It's about taking them, staying on your feet, and coming up with a new strategy. It's not the plan, it's the response. Tyson's quote isn't just about boxing, It's about life. Everyone has a vision for how things will go, but as soon as reality hits, that vision crumbles. The people who succeed, whether in war, literature, business, sports, or survival, aren't the ones with perfect plans. They're the ones who take the hit, reassess, and keep moving forward. So, the real question is, when you get punched in the mouth, how do you respond? Which of these examples resonates most with you? Or do you have another work that reflects this principle?